We play a vital role in the mission here at Seymour Johnson. Our play in the mission, we protect all the base's assets. We help the planes take off, land. We're always here on standby 24 on. We also provide protection to the base community. We do hazmat, we do aircraft emergencies, we do technical rescue, we do medical emergencies, and we also respond to fire emergencies. We train literally every day. Every day we have some type of training. It's required as firefighters for us to maintain our certifications. Every day we're doing something, whether it is to deal with firefighting, structural-wise, aircraft-wise, hazmats, medicals, technical rescues like we did today. The reason we have the skill to rappel or do a high line, low angle rescue or high angle rescue, we go up the control tower to save somebody or to help somebody, and we can't get down now. There was only one way down, and we could rappel off the tower with them.
So today's search and rescue training, we try to implement the different scenarios we could see in the line of duty. As far as a downed firefighter going in, you could see many different things. Obstacles get in your way, low visibility, darkness, you may not be able to see anything at all. So the key goal is to work with your partner and trying to figure out a way to be able to get the firefighter out. Our job today was to make it around the obstacles as a team and be able to find our way through, make it to the victim, and be able to safely get him out of harm's way.
I have a very big passion for this job. I love training myself and bettering myself, as long with training the younger airmen and making them better people. Not only just as firefighters, but as airmen and as people. I go to the community on their worst day, and I want to be there to help them, and that's what I love about this job.
Airmen from Yokota Air Base attended a historical B-29 ceremony in Gunma, Japan. In February of 1945, 3 U.S. aircraft crashed over mainland Japan, and a total of 26 U.S. service members gave their lives. At that time, local Japanese civilians set up a memorial and remembered them to this day, 70 years later.
The fact that these guys are having us as their guests and putting up the names of the guys on our side who were killed is absolutely beyond belief to me. And it really shows that we can open up our hearts and, create peace.
Mr. Maxwell Kennedy, son of former Senator Robert F. Kennedy, researched and wrote a book about one of the aircraft that crashed, and his information helped others discover what happened during that time.
I interviewed one pilot who was a great guy named Al Turnbull, and as he was pulling in, just about to drop his bombs, his best friend was flying next to him, and the plane lit up, and the guy radioed back very calmly. His name was Brothers, and he said, "I'm hit, I'm losing speed. There's 2 zeros behind me. Go home without me." And it's just such extraordinary bravery.
Airmen laid flowers on the memorial in honor of the fallen. United with the U.S. Airmen, Japanese Buddhist priests also remembered the fallen soldiers in their own way. And 374th Airlift Wing Commander Colonel Douglas Delamater gave a few of his own words of inspiration.
Trying to save his life.
After the ceremony, all were invited to a reception to have fellowship and to hear more about the crashes from the Memorial Event Coordinator, Mr. Isao Arai.
みんなそれぞれ親がいる。帰らなくちゃ帰りたかった場所があったと思う。それが帰れないで途中で止まっちゃってるのが私には耐えられない。
Mr. Arai is still searching for more information about the fallen service members to give to their families. Reporting from Gunma Prefecture, Japan, I'm Senior Airman Patrick Cole. It takes a lot of moving pieces and parts to keep the Air Force going, and one group of airmen build and repair those parts to keep the C-130 fleet airworthy. Metal technology specialists from the 374th Maintenance Squadron construct tools and parts to keep Yakota's mission going.
Our shop does things that no other shop can do. It's extremely important for the aircraft and for the mission here. We machine and we weld all kinds of aircraft parts to repair just about anything on base. We're kind of like the last line of defense. When something's broken, nobody else can fix it, they bring it to us.
The metal technology specialists receive anywhere from 20 to 80 pieces of equipment a week, and these parts can be anything from an aircraft exhaust system to a ground equipment stand. A lot of the parts they construct are available on the commercial market, but it's usually more cost-effective to let these airmen make them on site.
My job helps complete the mission by basically saving time and money. If the parts have to be flown in from America, but I can make them in a day, and it's going to take them maybe a week to get here through other channels, it just saves that much time and effort because they can install the part on the aircraft and they can fly it out of here a lot sooner.
The speed and efficiency the metal technologists bring to the mission ensures Yokota is mission ready at a moment's notice. Reporting from Yokota Air Base, Japan, I'm Senior Airman Patrick Cole. What's up, Team Seymour? It's Friday, November 6th, and on this week's SEN, we're... Really, camera guy? It's festive. I said November, not December. This is your last call to donate to the combined federal campaign. The last day to donate is Monday, November 9th. It's coming up quick, so get with your unit CFC rep or go to www.senccfc.org to donate. Come out to the Retiree Appreciation Night at the Eagles Landing Ballroom Thursday, November 12th, starting at 5:30. The first 200 guests get free food, but everybody attending can also get free flu shots. I think we know which one's better. Also, don't miss out on the door prize giveaways. Have you ever heard of an active Air Force flight line being shut down because some people wanted to run on it? Of course you haven't, because it's never happened before, until now. That's why First Lieutenant Liz Vaughn is here with us today to give us more information about what to expect at this year's Run for the Fallen.
Hey Team Seymour, this is Lieutenant Liz Vaughn, and I'm here to tell you about an event you don't want to miss. Saturday, November 14th, we have the 3rd annual Run for the Fallen. You can either do the half marathon, the 5K, and for kids that are under the age of 12, the fun run. We're going to have food trucks, we're going to have games, bounce castles. More importantly, this is an event that not only promotes fitness, but gives back to our community. All of the proceeds go towards the Air Warrior Courage Foundation, a DoD charity that helps wounded warriors. Come on out, bring your dogs, bring your friends. It's open to the public. And on top of that, if you do the half marathon, you get to run on the flight line. It's going to be an awesome event. All the proceeds go towards the charity. We look forward to seeing you there.
Fort Fisher has their grand opening today, November 6th, for their brand new housing units. They've built new 1, 3, and 4 bedroom cottages. From today through Friday, November 13th, all 36 new cottages are reserved for only Seymour Johnson families. Call the number below to book your cottage today. This Saturday, the first ever Seymour Johnson Comic Expo is being held at Eagles Landing from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a block party afterward at the Kitty Hawk Lounge from 5 until 9. I don't know about you guys, but I plan to go as Jar Jar Binks.
Don't make me destroy you.
Sorry guys, there was a disturbance in the force. I meant to say I plan to go as Darth Vader. All you gamers out there, put your controllers away because this next Club of the Week's going old school.
Greetings, I'm Sergeant Batchelder. Welcome to the Role Playing Club. What this is an interactive story. You get to tell where that story goes and have a great say in how it ends. So if you want to unplug from your computer screen or from your game console, meet with some new fun people and play an exciting game, come on down. If you got more information that you want to know about this, contact me. We have my email address and my phone number, and we meet up every Saturday at the Eagle's Nest starting at noon.
My name is Staff Sergeant John Loving. I am the NCO in charge of the Precision Measurement Equipment Lab Quality Assurance Program. And what I do is I'm in charge of evaluating the quality, end-of-line quality, and over-the-shoulder quality of all the items that we support here in this lab, which tends to be around 8,500 total. So what we do here in the lab is we calibrate test equipment that is used to verify the different functions and aiming systems and flight systems on the jet itself. How that is important is if we say something is measuring something to an accuracy, they're going to use that accuracy to ensure that the jet is doing what it's supposed to do. So if we say something is good, we know the jet's good. That is pretty much the basis of everything we do here. Everything is down to a very precise accuracy. So while we may not be exactly on the jet itself, everything that they're using out there to service that jet is calibrated right here. We're kind of that unsung hero where you don't really know we're here until something bad goes down. So in that respect, the more that they don't know about us, the better we're doing our job.
One of the coolest things we do here at PML is we work with a surface plate. This surface plate is extremely smooth, extremely flat. By a naked eye, you can't see any deviation at all. We can map out our surface plate, and by doing that, we magnify our lowest to highest point. So something that is virtually flat, we can now make it look like a mountain range. We deal with something called a micro-inch. It is 1/1,000,000th of an inch, and that allows us to take the most precise measurements that we can. To give you an example of what a micro-inch is, you would take an ordinary dime. You'd stack it 3 Empire State Buildings tall, and that would equal 1 inch. This single dime would equal 1 micro-inch. And that's how precise we are here at PML.
Here at the lab, we have a constant steady flow of equipment. So while there may be down days where we're not flying jets, we're not doing this, the equipment never stops coming in. So if we're not here to service that equipment for a day or week at a time, things are not going back to the customer. And all of a sudden those weekly checks, monthly checks, before flight checks, they can't get accomplished because they don't have certified equipment to do it. The equipment will still work, but there's no guarantee that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing without us verifying that according to the technical orders that we use.
Christmas drop is a year-long process. We show up here within a matter of days prior, we rig up the bundles, we put them on the back of the airplane, we make it to the island. But if we don't make the drop, it doesn't count.
When we plan these missions, we're going out to really remote areas, so we're taking just enough gas to head out to hit maybe 4 or 5 islands, dropping a couple bundles at each island. We have a very small window to get the bundle to the right islanders at the right time. And without that precision, Christmas drop will not happen.
Ready to drop. All right, this will be a hot pass. Acknowledge hot pass. 5 seconds. Green light.
It's just an amazing experience that each of us is thankful to have the opportunity not only to execute as aircrew, because it's the kind of flying environment that most aircrew will not get to see, but to deliver hope to this region of the world.